Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. Today we're back with Cabrakan in the A to Z. I'm playing Cabrakan solo. I don't know if Cabrakan's more of a jungle, a solo, or a support right now. I'm trying to remember if it was only one nerf. He got a big nerf to his Tremble a while ago. I think that might have been it. He's not getting a ton of playtime at the moment. He actually was getting quite a bit of playtime for a little bit, and then he just kind of dropped off like the face of the scene, where a lot of like more competitive level stuff, he was getting a lot of playtime at least. So I don't know if he's actually been that nerfed. He's not somebody I tend to play a ton to begin with. Item-wise, you'd think he's pretty good at the moment with the recent Poly buff. Poly was already good on him. He's somebody he's one of those rare Guardians where building damage is actually kind of the meta on him normally. But that Tremble nerf hits really hard. It used to be really disgusting at level 1, at least as long as it didn't get CC'd, that you could just Tremble the wave. And right there, it looked good because we're against the Baron, but it's actually like pretty hard nerfed, and there's a lot of matchups we don't even get to do that. We still get at least like reasonably, like out-cleared, maybe not out-cleared, but at least like competed with, and then just kind of dumpstered because we're just sitting in the middle of the wave trying to do damage to it and then get bopped. A lot of time you eat minion aggro and stuff. Tremble diff! Tremble diff! Nice, we got a fat stun. We got a fat stun. Tremble. Ooh, get Minions, please. Minions, please. Why? Why did they do that to me, man? I had so many archers. That sucked. That was actually so close to a kill. That wasn't your fault. You're fine. Unless you got a bow I don't know about, Awelix. Do you have a bow I don't know about? I'm trying to remember. I think we'll basically be able to explain the kit pretty well for Cabrakan. I might forget some stuff. I might misexplain some stuff. His kit's fairly simple, and I've played him a decent amount. I don't know what rank I got him on. I probably got him like rank 7 or some shit. I don't know. We're not going TP this game. For one thing, I am going mostly a damage build, which I would recommend on Cabrakan, unless you're playing him like support. But I would actually recommend at least going fairly damaged because he's really not very good as an actual tank. He doesn't do that much. Normally, he more so gets reward because he's actually got pretty good scaling, especially for a Guardian. Out of doing damage, he's also got really good burst. He's got crazy base damage is the big thing. Just do a little of this, I guess. I kind of trolled myself. I'm not hitting all the archers. Not my best, man. Not my best. We should hit all the archers with that, ideally. We do have something that should be a little bit nice in this lane, if I'm playing it right, where I can try and bait out Baron's 1, and then pop, or not his 1, his 3, and then pop my 1, and then we should be able to immune it, unless I'm just misremembering something about how that works, which will be good. But if we cast it first, it doesn't have a cleanse, but it makes us immune to slows and roots. So if we cast it first, he'll still be able to 3 me, which will be annoying. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, we're going Book of Thoth Rush so that we get a bunch of damage. We also get some mana, and we can turn that mana into a shield by going Book of the Dead. I think Cabrakan's one of the best Book of the Dead characters there is. Really similar to Hades. Both of them are, I guess, Mage / Guardian. Cabrakan's honestly somebody that's like kind of one of those in-betweens where like he's not a mage and he doesn't really feel like a mage, but he tends to get built a lot like a mage. So one of those kind of hybrids where you're getting a lot of damage on him. So Book of the Dead's really good because you get a big, juicy shield when you're getting bursted down, and he's somebody that tends to burst other people down, so it's pretty fitting. A lot of time you're going really hard, committing really hard to one fight, and that way you get a big shield for that one fight. And at least lets you live longer, even if it doesn't actually save your life. Hopefully Totem will help us out a little bit in our time of need, and I get enough mana to actually stick around in lane. We'll see. Yeah, we'll try and talk about the kit pretty soon here. Probably once we're coming back from base. I don't think I get a kill ever just because I don't have the mana for it. Gonna be annoying here. Yes, he doesn't really get to be that annoying here. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I don't think he used to do that much. Boom! Give me more totem. I need more. So passive-wise, Cabrakan has a wild passive. It's gonna take me forever to explain it, okay? Check this out. Check this out. Cabrakan gives himself and allies 5% reduced damage. Whoa. And when you hear that little ding, that mildly annoying ding that you're gonna hear over and over again throughout the game, oh, he wasn't ready for that, was he? Trembled. Is this actually a kill? Nice. I honestly wasn't sure. Yeah, we juked the heal. I needed to juke the heal to be able to kill him there. I'm kind of surprised I was able to turn that into something, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, you're going to get real sick of the dings because I'm going to get real sick of the dings. Luckily, it's a little louder for me than it is for you guys. But yeah, when you hear that ding, that means somebody's within that aura where they're taking 5% reduced damage. And of course, it doesn't ding on yourself because you're always within yourself. Don't take that as some sort of deep meaning. It's just true. Anyways, moving on to the other abilities that are a little more complex. Cabrakan 1, you get, very similar to Daji 1, you get haste on a single auto attack, and you increase your movement speed, and when you land that auto attack, it does damage and it stuns. So basically, you can just kind of swing that bad boy for, I think it's 6 seconds until it's over. Is it 5? Did they nerf it? I think it used to be 6. Oh, that's right. It gives you extra attack speed until it hits 2. So it's like easier to land while you're whiffing it. I guess I should have demonstrated it right there because we're not really trying to kill him anyways because I gotta not get murdered. Actually, wait, I'm stupid, right? He ulted me last fight? He ulted me last fight. What am I saying? Murder him! Oh, I thought, okay. She went on buff. I thought she was going on him. I guess I ulted him last fight, so he probably has ult back up and I should probably not in. We can counter him a little bit with my own ult. I can kind of wall myself off from getting pulled into his. Which you guys should know what Baron did. Because we did the Baron A to Z recently. I am beating ass right. Help! Help me, please! Fenrir, stop it. Fenrir? I got a wall here. What's good? Please, tower. Tower, come on, we can talk about this. I was barely in that shit, and it wasn't playing games at all. Was not having it one bit. We're good, right? And Fenrir banks. Fenrir's a little chill, maybe. Yeah, looks like maybe. Oh, God. I'm greedy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm dipping. All right, so yeah, we get the attack speed increase until it lands, which basically just means it's easier to land the one. Nothing else. It's not about getting like some sort of stim or anything like that. I think we'll actually go... Actually, we probably need Divine right away. They got some healing on that team. Get some wards. I don't remember if I actually explained it because I'm getting myself sidetracked, but we're going beads for Fenrir ult plus Baron ult plus, is there Xingqian ult? They got a lot of CC. The big thing is not getting farmed by Fenrir ult. Cabrakan's somebody that's very easy to punish with that type of just strong CC kind of pull into team ult like Bastet ult or Fenrir. So going beads is really good. Otherwise, we just go TP. Baron ult a little bit, but it's not as big of a deal. So yeah, we get that move speed. We do damage when it lands. We stun when it lands. I'm trying to think. We get slow immunity and root immunity, but we don't cleanse them. So if we're already hit by them, we're still... Actually, do the slows still... I think it cleanses slows, but doesn't cleanse roots, right? Unless I'm thinking of a different ability. Yeah, it doesn't say. I think maybe it's just the way the game is coded. I think maybe that's just the way the game is coded, because I don't think I've ever been slowed while in Cab 1. So I'm pretty sure it does cleanse those, but I could be tripping on that. But yeah, and that does it for the ability. There's really not all that much to it. It goes down in cooldown. It does decent damage. It's really nice for initiating with a stun, but it is a single target stun. It's a pretty good ability. It's definitely not good for fighting around waves or anything. It's terrible minion clear because you're just hitting one single thing with it. Normally not something you want to use on a minion too much, but it's overall a good ability. Moving on to the 2. For the most part, this ability is just a cone that does pretty good damage. It's got a fairly low cooldown, but as you level up this kind of hidden passive, you got a little hidden passive on your 2. Basically, when you're taking, and I believe dealing damage, right? I guess just when you're taking damage, they kind of store it up, and you basically get the ability to stun with your 2. So it's something where if you kind of look at that meter, you can get a feel for how filled up it is, and when it's filled up, you can stun with the 2. Stun actually lasts a long time, and actually lasts longer than the stun on the 1. So pretty good CC, but a lot more situational when you actually get to use it, because you have to be recently taking damage. Pretty recently, too. You got to be pretty on point with the timing. You can't really wait it out much if you're not taking damage anymore. And then you also gain prots from how much of that damage you've recently taken. So you basically just get to be a little bit tankier when you're taking damage. As if his first passive wasn't enough, you get a little bonus prot for your troubles. And yeah, that does it for the 2. The 3, as you can see, pretty simple ability. I sit in place, and I kind of go ape mode, and I smash the shit out of the ground because I'm real mad. Not their faces, just the ground. I really wanted to kill him, but I don't quite get to reach him here. Do not go after my boy, Fenrir. That should have stunned, I thought. Nice, I was a little late on the ult there. I didn't realize we were going to get a Wheelix Blink. I wanted to make sure we could kill Fenrir. I kind of goofed it for a sec. Wait, gank? Maybe a little something? Maybe not a little something? I don't care, though. Dead. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. No, Raijin. We can talk. Oh. Okay. I tried, man. I tried. At least they killed him for it. He had to inform me. I'm okay with that. Get Divine going. Getting a little aggro this game, man. Doing some awfully early tower dives right now. Do it to him. Okay, that was not doing it to him. My God. Yeah, so you slam the ground, you sit in place. It's very easy to CC it. It doesn't have any sort of immunities. It trembles and does damage every half second. And yeah, just like if you interrupt it, you interrupt it. You can cancel it on your own whenever you want. Basically all there is to it. Doesn't go on cooldown until it's over, until you like interrupt it yourself or somebody does it for you or something like that. Or if you're out of mana, does actually use up a decent amount of mana. If you're trying to just slam for years, you can't. Although early game, it's nowhere near as expensive as it used to be. It used to be way more expensive. Actually, did they just change all that? Maybe you can do this shit forever now. You didn't used to be able to. Maybe they changed that. It doesn't matter. I mean, nobody's going to sit in it forever, so it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't change much. And then finally, Cabrakan Ultimate. This ability does a shitload of damage. Does 150 to 550, and it scales okay. It scales at like 60 or 65%, something like that. Yeah, so see how that root's annoying as hell? Because I use this first? Countered. Get farmed, idiot. Toxic Mast comes out. No, please! Please, no! Oh my God. Right after I said I farmed him too. Good thing I ulted that shit, huh? Alright, there's nobody remotely nearby, but somebody gank this shit. Somebody gank this man. I am not having this one bit. No, no, no. It'll be funny if it turns out I can't even one through that. Yeah, so in my head, I think when I talked about us being able to counter him, I had to wait to one. I think that's the exact opposite of what we have to do, right? And I'm dumb. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me not get hit by that. This guy's being so rude right now, man. Oh my God, that didn't even hit him. Being so rude, and he doesn't get ganked ever because they're busy team fighting in mid. As if anybody cares about mid. Come on. You guys know solo lane is supposed to be a 5-man lane. It's supposed to be a team lane. Isn't that what I always say? Okay, can you stop? Oh my God, that took... Wait. I thought that took tower, man. I'm getting trolled. Getting trolled by the... Oh! She's coming. Bait round 2. Check it out. Oh, he's not ready. Okay, maybe I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. That cut it a little close. I had too much faith that we could stun him before he'd ult. Oh God. Yeah, it's fine. It's really easy to die on Cabrakan solo. I don't care that much if we die. He's a god that gets bullied real easy until we get scaled up, and then we bully them real easy. And then it's still easy to die. He's really killable. He just does a lot of damage back. He bursts real hard. Not as much yet, but as we get a little deeper. Anyways, last ability to cover is... You don't win these. Come on. Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe if he brings over all the boys. I had so much faith in Maya Wheelix, and then she kind of got 4-man ganked. Ooh, get a little... Ooh. I feel like Book of the Dead might be good, but I feel like Mirrodin does a lot of damage. We're going to go Book of the Dead first. I definitely could use some extra defense this game. Get our Blink going, which will be good. Nice. Still stacking up the stupid Book of Thoth. It's a pain in the ass to build stacks on Cab, because I'm going to be that aggro into Baron. Baron's pretty easy for him to poke me out, and I have to commit really hard. And then even if I do commit hard, he mostly still like comes out of the trade pretty even, so... Not really, it's not even particularly like a bad matchup. It's just like Cab doesn't really tend to win matchups that much at the moment. He's more of like a mid to late game pick where eventually you get to do a lot of dirty things to their squishies. So finally the ultimate. We have this thing, let me make sure it's not on Instacast. I don't think it is. Yeah. We have this thing where within these walls, within this little rectangle, we do a big chunk of damage. And then we put down these walls in front of them or behind them or whatever the hell you want to call it. And those walls will break instantly to a single Cabrakan auto or take 3 auto attacks from enemies. I don't know why, I can't think if your team can auto them or not right now. I don't know why I can't remember that. But yeah, so that's a way where they can get caged in. Very similar to Odin, but not quite as strong. It's got some good potential to lock people in if they don't have the mobility to escape it. And it does a big chunk of damage as well. So he's somebody where throughout the 1, 2, and the 4, he's got a ton of potential burst. Does take a little while to get it all off, but he's got a ton of like overall damage on those abilities. Speaking of overall, I do nothing to this man. My bad. I thought I did? I had so much... Keep trembling. Keep it trembling. I gotta not get by the 2. Hang on. Hang on. Wiggled. Oh, I wiggled on him so good. Tower, we can talk, Tower. We don't have to do this. All right, well, almost got him. Why did you have to be this cringe and go Talisman, man? I thought that you'd be based and go full damage Baron. Little did I know he's gonna go one of the tankiest items he can. I'm going full damage, except for Tainted. We don't talk about that. We don't need to talk about Tainted being a defense item. Anyways, yeah, I think that does it for Cab Kit. I think we're basically through it. Should be good. Items that we want to look for on Cab when we're trying to do damage are going to be Book of Thoth to get mana so we can go Book of the Dead. Obviously, Book of the Dead. Poly's really good. You got to be a little bit careful with it, though. Naturally, Poly is going to proc on your 1 very specifically, so that's really good synergy. Speaking of which, I'm very tempted to buy it right now. Maybe we do just buy it right now because I have perfect money. Book of the Dead is good for surviving. Poly definitely is a really strong Cab item. Something to keep in mind, when we won, we can keep wanting, but that first auto we miss is going to consume the Poly auto. So you got to make sure if you're trying to land Poly that you're specifically landing the first auto you attempt with your 1. Really easy to mess that up and miss out on damage. So do keep that in mind. Oh, you think you got wards? I got wards. We having a little ward battle right now, huh? Can do this shit all day, Baron. What's up? And then another item to keep in mind is Mirrodin. Mirrodin's really good because similar to Poseidon, it's going to instantly proc on his ult. I actually don't know for sure if it procs on the ult itself or not, but a lot of times as you're getting deeper into the game, and honestly, this game we've actually been doing it to begin with. It kind of varies based on matchups, but you'll tend to initiate with ult a lot on Cabrakan, so we can ult. I don't know for sure if ult actually gets the Mirrodin value itself, but then you can Mirrodin proc on your 1, your Poly, and your 2, and so that's a bunch of bonus damage for those abilities, and it's also just a generally pretty good item on Cabin. And of course, most people you're trying to build magic, so that fits pretty well for him. And those are mostly the items we're going to look for, is like Mirrodin, Poly, Book of the Dead, Book of Thoth. This game we're going Divine and Tainted because Baron's cringe. So that's really mostly it. They actually don't have a ton of healing, but they have enough that it's like worth it. See, I do want to help. I also want to not be dead. It's tricky right now, man. Oh yeah, you liking that Poly damage, huh? Tremble, everybody. Give me... That was my Poly auto, wasn't it? You little shit. Oh my god, that was so rude of him, man. Oh, that's kind of troll. Does it matter? Where am I TP in? Wait, what? Alright, I guess you can't TP and tremble. See, this is an educational channel, boys. We learn something new every day. TP tremble is either specifically coded to not be a thing, or it just bugs. One or the other, I don't know. Hang on, check this out. No. There's 1. Hold up. There's 2. Yeah, say goodbye to tower. I'm coming. I really want to do big FG, but there's legit no way we can do it. It's so stupid. He doesn't win these somehow, right? They're killing him someday? They're kind of... It looked like they're kind of choking a little bit. We got him eventually. Oh, hi! Okay, I did not expect that. I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a dog down here. I helped. You guys see how much I helped right there? Give me that Scorp. Or don't. It's fine. I don't need cooldown. All right, we'll try and get a little bit more money for Mirrodin if I can. Maybe push a left tower since jungle and solo are dead. And surely nobody else cares about solo, right? Those are like the only 2 people that get paid to care about solo. Every once in a while you get one of those weirdo supports that's actually like willing to venture outside of mid and duo, but probably not this game, right? Probably gonna actually push this real quick. It's so nice, man. I love the kits that I can... Okay. Time passed awfully quick for me there. I really thought Baron was going to be dead for longer. I really like these kits that I can get through reasonably fast. Alright, we'll try and get up a little bit more farm for Mirrodin if I may. Do that. Do a little Poly in. Bonk. By the way, I don't remember if I specifically talked about it really. Cab's got pretty good overall scaling. It should be something like 160% total from his 1, 2, and ult. And then obviously his tremble actually has crazy scaling, but normally you can't rely on it that much because it's a tremble. And that's still Aegis, man? No, hang on. Do a little this, be dead. I don't even need the Poly. Suck. Oh, I dare you, Baron. Suck me close. Okay, that did hit. Oh, I hope that had a Poly on it. Yeah, come here. Get some tremble. Get some tremble, boys. Wait. Hey. Okay, can I not have actual 5 people on me, please? Whatever, we put in work. It's fine. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, tremble scaling is wild. It's not very reliable. It's absolutely disgusting. This is every half second you get, I think it's 35% scaling. So if you actually get to sit there trembling people, they will just straight up die if you go full damage. But normally you don't really get away with it. And normally you deal with stuff like late game ADCs coming in, and like, even though the tremble scaling is dumb, they do just have hunter autos. So it doesn't tend to stand out a ton. Every once in a while, like in that fight right there, you actually get a dumpster with it a little bit. All right, let me get Mirrodin going. We don't quite have level 20 for Tainted. We'll go Tainted Breastplate once we get the chance to have a billion anti-heal. And then probably just go some Pen. Oh, although I still need Book of the Dead, man. I've been so greedy. Book of the Dead actually is really good, but I want to do damage so bad. Maybe we don't go Book of the Dead this game. I don't know. I don't need Pen too bad, but Baron is kind of a tanky boy. I thought he'd go more damage. Like Pen's good for doing damage to these two down here, and then Book of the Dead's good for being able to tank these guys up here and then do damage back. So probably murder squishies. That's normally the playstyle I like to go for. Cab's also a really bursty god, so he doesn't tend to deal that well with tanks to begin with. Like Tremble actually stands out a lot more against tanks because it's a little more consistent DPS over time rather than just straight up burst really fast damage. You liking that, Baron? I thought you had defense. Huh? I thought you had defense. I messed up my poly. Are you dead? Yeah, suck me close. Doesn't learn, man. He would have died to a Wheelix gank, but if he actually faced away, I guess maybe walked away. Or if he faced away with ult and like just walked on out and didn't pull me closer, then I actually might have lived a little bit. If it wasn't for the gank, he would have just died to her though. It might have stalled, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go back for Tainted in a sec. Looks like the boys might need help in mid. I'm not gonna bother pushing T2. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, I'm coming. Do we get the Janus ult? Hang on, hang on. Nice. Nice. Get me in there. Oh, whoops. Of course, like the moment he... Oh my god, stop jumping out of my shit. Intimidation tremble. Sometimes you gotta do the little intimidation tremble, okay? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It scares him awfully hard. Okay, excuse... Baron, stop it. We farming him? Oh, I think we're farming him. Look at it go. It does hit through walls, by the way. Try and peel a little bit if we can. God, do they actually... Never mind. Like, do they actually live? Do they live? Wait! I thought that would stop it. That sucks. It was so close to pulling Fenner, but it didn't quite... Be dead. But it didn't quite get him. We got minions in this shit? I can't tell. Yeah, we do. Nice. Yeah, so that little burst on Raijin right there, that's a little glimpse at what you can get done with the Cabrakan when you're actually able to do things unhindered on a proper squishy. Was going to do it to Fenner, but he jumped all over the map because he's Fenner. So, yeah, ideally, if we can go on Raijin or on her, it's going to tend to be a little better. Fenner's going to jump around like a little psychopath. I should have begged for that red buff, man. I could have done so much work with the red buff. I could maybe beg for our red buff down there, but I kind of want to go murder mode up here. But yeah, can I still look at this? Probably not anymore, right? Yeah, this man, look at this. This is bugged, so we don't get to see it. But we did 800 with the 1, and we should have done like 500 or something with the 2. Yeah? Think that saves you? Okay, well, maybe this guy does. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. I think we can actually kind of force some stuff off that. Zhang ult's a pretty big ult to get down. This might just be a kill. I don't really want a full commit too bad. There we go, nice. Try and make sure he doesn't just get a CC immune on out. Poly! Oh my god, do we live? Let's go, man. The Poly is putting in work. All right, I don't know where... There we go. I was going to say, I don't know where Raijin is, so I'm actually just like hard dipping just in case. Just in case we need it. Yeah, let me go ahead and go Book of the Dead. Defense would have come in awfully clutch right there, so I don't have to barely live with 100 HP and just be lucky. By the way, if I didn't, that's something that you can look for sometimes. If you're timing stuff out right and you can actually rely on the poly auto, sometimes it's really good to cancel the tremble and go for the poly damage because you actually get to move a little bit and you're not just like sitting still. Because right there we should have died if I kept trembling. Something that can definitely come in clutch sometimes, even though the tremble does a billion damage. It's a way to get a little bit extra mobility instead of just kind of being like temporary Anubis, you know? Just locking yourself down to one spot. Does he just greet it in? I think I one-shot him here. Please! No, I didn't. Wait, oh, nice. Yeah, I was hoping I'd reach him a little sooner there. And we got a jingle too, look at that. Stop it. Wait. Jing. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Like, we probably get ganked, but is he dead? Maybe he's not dead. Jance doesn't really do damage. There we go. Like, he's hitting his he just doesn't do any. Oh, yeah? Feel the fear, Fenrir. Okay, we could maybe use a Dons right now. It's getting a little deep in the game. Should really be trying to look to do a, not really Pyro, but doing big FG if we can. I guess we can do this. I don't really have defense for this, so it's a little bit annoying to tank it, but... Yeah, can we have our ADC? Dons? Dons, please? Please leave the lane, man. Is farming a little much. There we go. Yeah, I don't think, like, he's just straight up... If he rotated sooner, we could just straight up do big FG, but our damage is pretty bad for it. And now they're starting to spawn. So, I guess we'll go back for Book of the Dead. Hopefully we can do it soon once we're all grouped up again. Nice. Ooh! Yeah, speaking of nice. Oh! Give me that. Alright, so with the mana that we have right now, Book of the Dead should give... Right? Hang on. Let me do some math. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure. I couldn't remember if it was... Okay. You left lane and it didn't go so well. Right now, Book of the Dead is going to give us like 600 health in terms of a shield, so that'll be a pretty nice extra chunk. Just be about 20% tankier while building a damage item. It could get procced in an awkward time, but we're mostly committing pretty hard to fight, so it'll probably get a lot of value. Ooh, the classic get picked, but then do big FG. They'll never see it coming. It actually might work right now. I don't know if they got any vision or anything. Nice. Getting sneaky. Oh, yeah? I want to kill him so bad, but I don't have my blink yet. Hang on, hang on. He just trolled his own teammate with Honor Pillar right there, man. Okay, hang on, hang on. Do it to him. All right, I got my blink interrupted. Do it to him in a second. Hang on, hang on. Hit the TP. Ooh. Wasn't ready for that, was he? What's good? Okay, there goes some relics. I'm probably dead as hell. Now, I was hoping we'd get boys in here a little. Fenrir, stop. A little sooner. They're kind of lagging behind a bit. Can you not? Lifesteal, please. Wait, do I actually... Please. Oh, he stopped. Why did he stop? Get me in there. You think you can do that shit to me? Oh, God. Okay, I'll chill. I'll reset. Hang on. Where is Don's, man? Oh, my... I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on him, but Don's is actually lost, man. He started doing wave. He started pushing wave while he had these people down here. Like, I think while he was doing that, Wheelix is saying that we need him. He just started going farm mode mid-team fight, man. And he wasn't low or anything. Well, that was a pretty big fight. Wheelix died and that was it. We barely managed to live, so hopefully we do get that Phoenix. I'm on my way, boys. I'm coming. Do they get it? Oh, God, it might go 1 HP. Yeah, it's going to be 1 HP, isn't it? Janice is committed. Rip. Yeah, that was a little bit skeptical fight. That's too bad. Okay, I do really badly want to take the red. I'm a little worried about getting rotated on and murdered. I'm still kind of worried about it even now, just because Jing's actually mobile. I don't have beads, and his ult's OP. So, try and not get murdered if I can avoid it. Maybe yoink a red buff real quick, thanks. God, I have so much power. Casual almost 1k power while building Tainted. It's a little bit ridiculous, man. Would have straight up like what 1100 or something with Pendulum if I had that instead. But 90% anti-heal's pretty good. Should make life a lot harder for the on her. Little bit the Fenrir. Oh, he's also building Kin's, this is a weird ass Fenrir build. Building a little bit more auto attack, so his lifesteal, nerfing lifesteal on him should be a little better than normal. And then of course nerfing Baron heals is good. Boom, boom, Cabrakan. All right, probably don't need to word up FG right now. I think we're just gonna have to kind of reset a bit because it's a very even game. So I think we're just waiting for next EFG. It's probably gonna get a little boring for a while. I'll try and not int if I can avoid it, but I am gonna get bored. And normally when I get bored is when we go intin. Oh, little something? Yeah, last fight we like instantly got double Raijin relics. There's really nothing to do about that on Jing. Yeah, I don't think we need to commit to that. And stupid mid camps are gonna block me from getting to Janus. I was gonna blink through that wall. Oh, or that you can just one-shot him, that's good too. Oh, he's hitting snipes. Get him. Get in there, boys. I don't think we really get in there, but we'll try. Yeah, I don't care about Jing. I'm not going to bother CCing. There we go. Oh, that's okay. I'm getting a little all over the place right now. That sucks. We actually, ironically, I think a Wheelix ult kind of made that worse, and I think we could have killed if she didn't, which is just unfortunate. I don't feel like it makes sense that she tried to ult it. But it kind of made me miss my ult, so that was really rough. Right, I do want to kill Raijin, probably don't get to. Team's backing off too, so I probably just get myself killed if I try. You want to come do this, Dons? Nice. Yeah, FG's coming up pretty soon. That sucks that fight wasn't better. Like, Fenrir just straight up got murdered in the back line because he dove a little too deep, didn't get a burst Janus in time. And then didn't really get to do anything else off of it. It is tough, though. A lot of time what's happening this game is me and Skipper are both on these fairly high potential, fairly high damage Guardians. Obviously, he's tankier than I am because he's actually support. And we're looking for these picks with, especially our ultimates. Our ults are even kind of similar, but it's hard to because a lot of time they just straight up can jump on out. So it's tough to really have great fights. I think ideally the dream fight is actually going to be like they get too committed trying to kill somebody on our team and we just kill them because they're overcommitting. But if we're just chasing them down, a lot of time they just have too much mobility and we can't. All right, we'll see what we get to do here. I don't think we care that much about Baron. Might have to care about the Baron though. I don't know. That was just kind of a good ult. Oh my god, that's such bad timing. I wanted to stun Fenrir there and we don't get to. I'm just getting bopped by FG, my god. Can I get my one off? I'm having such bad timing with it right now. Oh my god. Get me in there. There we go. Double relics again. Give me a little TP out. Excuse. Are you kidding? Is it just bugged? Is it just bugged on Jing? Or not Jing? Cabrakan? Get CC chained. Nice. Okay, somehow that worked out. That was really close to going terrible. Yeah, what happened there, man? Bonk. Uh-oh. That's too bad. All right, hopefully we can reset. God, this might be a long one, man. This one might be a real long game. Yeah, it's so tough to get in there right now because there's a lot of CC. Like, I don't have beads for that fight, so I have to be really cautious about not getting farmed by Baron ult, not getting farmed by Fenrir ult, not getting farmed by Jing Chan ult. Still got pulled by it, but but trying not to, right? So if we get 2 CC chained, even though I have Book of the Dead and Tainted, I'm not that tanky, and I can definitely just get deleted. So it's kind of tricky. Like right there, I ulted early to make sure we at least got value out of it because there's a decent time to ult, even though I couldn't one-shot Baron. It's not particularly worth one-shotting Baron either anyways. Mostly because we can't really one-shot him. You just do a bunch of damage. It's not enough to actually kill him. So I ulted early and then tried to get around and find spots to one and just kind of couldn't get him off really. It's a little tricky, man. They have so much mobility. Or at least more mobility. At least at least they don't just run a little bit faster for 5 seconds. Hi. I goofed it, man. If that was a tiny bit closer, we just gonna delete him. That sucks. Yeah, we got to group first. I kind of wanted to pull it right there, but I think we got to wait for Skipper to get in here. I'm worried about us throwing if we do it without him. Ooh, I like the portal, Janus. I'm not taking it, though. Not that one, at least. Yeah, I'm just going to be one shot here. Oh, at least we got Fenrir back. Does this fight actually get good? This fight actually, okay. All they have to do is end to kill me, I guess. I'm surprised, man. I thought I'd have to stay alive for the fight to be good. They did just commit too much right there. Nice. It really helps that I had beads. If I didn't have beads, we don't get a one-shot Fenrir and it probably gets bad. Yeah, hopefully they can just push off that. Because we got a really long 5v1, so hopefully they can get some stuff done. They got straight up 30 seconds to just push Phoenix, get Titan, if they can. Yeah? Yeah? Boys, you gotta stop. Boys, you gotta hit the Phoenix, man. Okay. That sucks, man. Yeah, they got a little too distracted by Jing and let him block. If they just went for Phoenix there, we should have had time to end. Should have had just enough, but that's okay. They should still be good. As long as they actually commit on FG, they should be able to burn it before the other team gets there. Right? Should do some nasty damage between a Wheelix and Dons. And that'll be EFG too, so that'll be huge. Oh, check it. Bang. Oh no, man. Yeah, they really took too long fighting Jing there. That's rough. Can't really commit on him too early there. Because I get so farmed by the FG pool. Had to wait for him to get pulled a little bit. Can maybe commit. I don't have the beats. Oh, do it to him. Oh, you're taunting me. You sure you want to do that? Get me in there. Okay, whatever. Why? Please be dead. Please do not have a billion relics always and forever. I'm so sick of getting this man's double relics. It's one thing if it's just a single relic. Oh? Oh, that's rough. I think he wasn't quite in range at the one there. Oh, Wheelix is going hard. I didn't expect that. I wanted to take the TP. If he had jump, he might not have jump. I wanted to go really hard. That's okay. We got a couple of cleanup kills, which is nice. That's something. Without beads, too. But we don't get to do big. We just get to do pyro. Ward this bad boy up. Hang on. Meta? Yeah, so what's happening where the TP's breaking? Oh, and that one worked. Okay, it must be something Skipper's doing. Maybe I'm just... I don't think that they're actually running out of time. I feel like I would have noticed. I think he's happening to put down other twos, like the moment that it happens. It's just really troll timing. That's my guess. Alright, if I can bank, that'd be good. I don't think I get a heal up on my own. Alright, we need Dons, man. You cannot be going split push mode. It's a little late in the game for it. There we go, he's coming back. Good, good, good. I've had that a lot lately where ADCs just kind of run it down their lane for like the entire game lately. And it doesn't tend to work well. Okay, so this damage should be kind of absurd. I guess it was absurd last fight, wasn't it? What am I saying? As if the elixir is something new. Oh, does he sleep on it? They don't know. Hold up, hold up. Let's go. Yeah, so that's a little Mirrodin poly action. This guy's dead as hell. Never gets out. Just never gets out ever. Please let me stun you. Thank you. Beads for the... Oh, beads for the cooldown. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Hang on. He's not ready for the fire blink. Okay, maybe he was. The tremble? Okay, yeah. We're getting distracted. I want to murder. Let's just wrap it up. We got the minions. Nice. GG, man. That was a good last fight. Got really lucky that gank worked. They happened to just go really aggro right then as I went around. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make me murder. Okay. It's actually getting... Please. Titan, please. Thank you. I don't need another death, man. Nice. Yeah, that was a good long one. I'm surprised it stayed competitive for so long, too. That was a fun one. Yeah, a little look at Cabrakan in the solo lane. It's funny because we popped off that game. He's really not remotely meta right now, but this was very much a look at like what he gets to do. And you can see how hard it transformed as we went from early game into mid game into late game, how much more damage you get as you get all these core items online. Because normally that's not true, right? You normally kind of hit a point where, especially with like a Guardian, where it's like, okay, I do pretty good damage, and then it kind of tapers off. With Cabrakan, that shit keeps going. He gets so much damage from Polly and his abilities. Yeah, he did 60k. Nice, man. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.